anything and everything combined of all the time. Begin to rip the thoughts right out the sky. I'm flying, I'm so high again. The universe is open wide. I swallow stars and spit the vibes, and I am just a friendly guy. Haters, liars, fuck you, die. Listen, twist my words on Mars from you. The scene, the darker side.
Welcome, everybody. This is our first podcast of the.
Our second attempt at our first podcast.
Yes, we did a dry run. It was pretty hilarious. But so this is gonna be our first episode that we're actually posting. This is the Crypto, Cannabis, and Cocktails podcast, the C3 podcast. I am Scott Balls.
I'm Will Torres, and that was Sasha. You heard barking up there.
She wants to get it.
Anytime anybody's in the neighborhood, she gets upset.
So pretty much this podcast is going to be all about, obviously what I just said, crypto, cannabis, and cocktails. Me and Will are both bartenders by trade, and we have a lot of good, funny stories. And we want to interact with other bartenders that have great, funny stories about working and what they deal with. We're also herb enthusiasts and also very deeply into the crypto market. We are not financial advisors.
This is not financial advice.
Ever. But we want to talk about it with people and educate people as much as we can from the knowledge that we have. We're by no means experts, but we do like to, discuss it, and the best way to learn about things is to talk about it.
So we can point you in the right direction.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Watch videos by creators that we watch, and we're only going to talk about things that we're into. We have some skin in the game, and we just want to talk about that. And if you want to put some skin in the game, again, not financial advice. You know what I mean? Do what you can and do what you will. But I want to promote adoption. You know what I mean? With crypto, I want people to get into it more and realize the value that it has, and the fact that it's just another asset class. It's not a, it's not a fad. You know what I mean? It's here to stay.
For real. Like the people who don't know and understand crypto, I get it, because even for the longest time, like you keep hearing it called cryptocurrency, and when people hear the word currency, they start getting weird about it because they're like, there's no way governments are ever going to allow this to kind of happen. But really it's not really so much of a currency as it is software and technology and blockchain technology. And that's what you need to start understanding. And that's what you need to start wrapping your head around, is that, the way this is moving and how fast it's moving, it's unstoppable at this point. So just do your research. You have a lot of information on your phone. You can point you in the right direction. There's several podcasts and there's several YouTube channels we listen to on a daily basis. Coin Bureau is a really good one. Crypto Casey is a really good one to learn, especially for beginners, because she really breaks it down. And it's good because I needed it broken down. Everyone needs it broken down, especially if you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Crypto Mason is a really good one for like daily market updates.
Coin Bureau.
Yep.
Crypto Casey. I listen to the Bearable Bull sometimes. You'll start to learn about people in the space and people who've been in this space for a long time. Some people have been there recently, so you tend to relate to everyone at some point. You want to take the advice from the people that are have been in there a long time, plus also see how their experiences differ as opposed from being in there like I think in the Moon Lambo's one. Lambo's only been in crypto for I think 4 to 5 years, but you have other Coin Bureau's been there.
Yeah, he's been.
And
they've gone through these different market cycles, so they've seen what's been happening and how it's developed. And honestly, the guys who have been in it since like closer to the beginning, they're the guys you need to listen to because they understand the trends, they understand what's happening, and they've seen the swings.
They believed it from the start too. They've trusted it. Anybody who's had Bitcoin since 2010 and still has it, got some big ones. They've been through some roller coasters, man.
Yep,
that's crazy. If you look at the price history of Bitcoin, I don't know if too many people could handle that kind of volatility, but it's in the long run. You zoom out of that chart, and it's all up. Man.
Yeah, you look on a macro level, it's just making higher lows all the time. So that's an asset class. That's a good asset class.
That's it. So what do you got for us today, man?
All right. So today we'll be smoking Orange Crush. I opened this bag and I wanted to jump in there because it smells amazing.
Yeah,
It's about 15% THC, which is like middle of the road, which is kind of like, because I like the more mild stuff. I'm not super into like the really heavy THC stuff that knocks you on your ass. It's a sativa dominant hybrid, and it's known to be like uplifting, energetic, yeah,
talkative, happy. You know, so we'll see where it takes us on
exactly.
this ride. You know what I mean? Let's got grind it up. It's a hybrid. It's a mix of California orange and blueberry.
Mhm.
So they call it orange crush. And we'll talk about it throughout throughout the podcast and see how it's making us feel. We'll see where like I said, see where it takes us. This is the crypto market today. It's a sea of green. This is cryptobubbles.net.
Always nice.
Always nice to look at.
Notice Ape is down 52%.
Ape is down 52%. Had that huge come up on the market.
Yep.
And
Now it's finding its zone, like where it needs to be.
yeah, but you see all of our little beloved XRP. We're heavy in XRP, even though the lawsuit's still going on. We all know it's BS. They're just wasting time. AVAX is up. Everything's up if you look at it. You know what I mean?
So actually, you want to talk about the XRP lawsuit, so people who have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, I don't know. If you're new to crypto, XRP is being sued. Well,
Ripple's being sued. Yeah.
Ripple's being sued by the SEC, and they're correlated in a way with XRP. XRP is the bridge currency that they're trying to use, and the SEC's being exposed right now because they're losing a lot of good key points in this lawsuit.
Yes.
Which makes me think that the SEC can't be dumb. So it's just they're just, I think, killing time. You know what I mean? They're killing time waiting for this Ethereum 2.0 to come out.
But that's the messed up part, and that's the kind of thing that like we've been talking about. Like, you always want to talk about conspiracy theories and everything like that. But man, when there's money involved, a lot of money involved.
You always follow the money, man.
Yes.
You always follow the money, man.
It's too easy not to. It's too easy not to think that way because that's pretty much runs everything anyway. So.
Exactly, man. You got to go where the money's at,
and now that we know, it's been kind of like proven that J.P. Morgan has a stake in Ethereum.
Exactly.
That's it's a pretty crazy thing. J.P. fucking Morgan is in on it.
That's what I'm saying. When Goldman Sachs is talking about Bitcoin and you're getting these huge companies having this kind of adoption into crypto, it's not BS, man.
No.
You know what I mean? A lot of people think it's bullshit and they don't understand blockchain and there's nobody that can explain blockchain to me. It's super simple. It's just a record. You know what I mean? It's a record of everything that's ever done. You can't hide things like that. So some people are scared of it for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? Some people don't understand it, and it's just anything new. When the internet come on, people are laughing at it. Remember the morning shows?
Dude,
they were laughing at
like
the
email
internet,
and stuff like that. Like it's crazy, man. You start looking at stuff from the beginning of anything, any kind of movement. And even like with NFTs, like people clown NFTs and like I don't understand it, blah blah blah. What are you paying? You're paying, $1 million for a JPEG. It's not so much like yes, like I understand, like it seems a little ridiculous, but
it's not just art.
Exactly.
The technology, yeah, it made its way into that sector first.
Yes,
I understand that, but it's not going to be just art, man. NFTs are gonna.
It's gonna be
that
music.
Technology is gonna be in everything.
Like when I tell
real estate,
yes,
music.
So
anything you can think of, man. You're gonna be buying pizzas with NFTs.
It's crazy, man.
It's gonna be nuts.
Think about this logically, right? So what an NFT is a non-fungible token. Okay, so it's pretty much a one of a kind, pretty much a contract. If you really look at it, it's a one of a kind title of ownership. That's what it is.
It has a
right?
serial number.
So think about that in terms of your home. Okay, so instead of sitting down with a title company and spending $7,000 for them to literally go through paperwork, now you could probably, down the line, who knows how it's going to work out? Because I'm sure they're not going to just give up on that $7,000. No. But there's going to be some kind of way that it makes this much easier. So you're not sitting there for hours signing papers
paying $10,000 to a title company to
facilitate paperwork
fee and paperwork fee and all that stuff.
Yep.
Everything in the NFT could be put into the contract and it can all be tracked.
Yep.
So you can't. There's no flim-flams.
Exactly. Or even your car. Like think about like how annoying it is when you buy a car, you have to have a title signed. and you had to go in DMV, and if it's not signed correctly, you have to go get it again. Dude, I had my
Your registration will probably be an NFT.
yes, my grandfather or my I'm sorry, my uncle gave me his '74 Ironhead. It's a Harley Davidson, right? I have a title from 1974.
I know zero about motorcycles.
It's
By
all
the
right.
way.
You don't need this. You don't even need to know that. You just need to know the year because it was 1974. So I had this title, and I get to the DMV. I have all the paperwork. Everything's filled out correctly. She's like, "Oh, we need a picture of the actual VIN number on the bike." I'm like, "Cool." Take a picture of the VIN number, bring it, and show it to them. They're like, "Oh, we faxed it over to Trenton, and it's not.
Coming up.
It's not. It's not. It's too dark."
Well, anyway, all that stuff will be eliminated with NFTs eventually.
Then they wanted a etching of the VIN number, like it's 1895.
You had to get charcoal and
Yeah. I'm like, is this fucking real life? Like, I have more technology in my hand. Like, I can just email you the picture. No, you can't email a picture. I need a fucking engraving of it,
Jesus,
dude. It's
a nightmare. You know what I mean?
A
And-
nightmare.
And everybody makes money off of you. You know what I mean? Especially with real estate. You know what I mean? You have
Yep.
title companies, you have mortgage companies, you have escrow officers, lawyers. You know what I mean?
just gonna make everything.
It's
Hopefully,
not
it'll
going to
make
eliminate all of it, but
No.
it'll eliminate a lot. Of it.
especially at the state level, because you know how government state levels are. The idiocy is amazing because there's no competition. You know what I mean?
And they don't update anything.
No.
You know what I mean? These laws are from the 40s, 30s.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they'll catch up.
Hopefully,
And we'll catch up. And hopefully it moves a lot faster than you think. I think it's moving a lot faster than we think. So this guy's going to get blown. Oh, man.
all right, bombs away. Here we go.
See how it goes. Get him in. I don't usually smoke.
It's tasty. It is tasty. Yeah, Will likes the concentrates, like the vape cartridges, the edibles,
More
which
into, yeah.
I do too. But every now and then, I like to smoke a joint.
The edibles are a little dangerous, though.
Oh, they can be.
that power punch, that chocolate power punch. Sounds good.
Yeah, I like dispensary made edibles just because you know the THC levels that you're getting, and that's it's important because it's all about like anything, man. It's about dosage. Where it's about alcohol, or it's like whatever, man. It's dosage, man. You need to know how much you're getting.
Yeah, in New Jersey, we work in a predominantly tourist location, and everybody's like, "Oh, weed's legal here now." Yeah, and it is, but they have to work a lot of kinks out, man. Like when you do edibles like that, they have to be controlled. You know what I mean, each little piece of chocolate is divided. It has to be a certain amount of THC, or it could be bad for you.
Yes.
You will not have a good time.
Go see the devil. All right. I'm gonna do one more. Oh, you're good. All right.
Yeah. I'm not used to smoking.
All right. You good? All right.
I'm going to be good. Oh, this podcast is going to be bad.
So let's see where this takes us.
What?
See where this takes us.
See where it goes, man. All right. So we bartended about, what do you say? What do we have? About 50 years experience together?
Yeah.
You've done Fridays. You've done the franchise.
Yeah.
I've never done the franchise. I've done old school casino and new school casino. I learned a lot of the classic drinks at, I used to work at the Claridge when it was a casino. And that's where I learned like the old fashions and rusty nails and all that stuff. And, Scott's way more knowledgeable with liquors. He's way more experienced. I'm not a heavy drinker, but, I'll try anything once I get it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Fridays, for like as much as I clown Fridays and like that's where I started and everything like that. They
fun.
train the shit out of you. Like back when I was there, like this is going back around like 2000.
He told
I
me
guess.
they had like the flip training and
Yeah, like the flare training.
Flare
I had to do
training.
all that. But dude, they pour tested you the shit out of you. They gave you a book like that thick, and they're like, you need to learn
procedure.
the specs and procedures of everything.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. Like Singapore slings and shit. Like I still know how to fucking make a Singapore sling, and you never fucking see like but it's hilarious because
you never hear it.
yeah, you never hear it. But
Nobody
every
ever
now
really
like
orders it anymore.
well, first of all, what bar are you behind that has cherry herring ever? Yeah, I mean,
remember Galliano?
yes.
Galliano lasted in the bar I worked at for at least 8 years. The same bottle was there. It was amazing. Harvey Wallbanger.
Yes.
When last time anybody made a Harvey Wallbanger? We should bring him back.
They're disgusting.
That's
Dude,
why-
Galliano is
that's why-
disgusting. It's like one of those.
That's why I died. 'cause
It's so gross.
Shit is gross.
It's not good.
Got those veterans. They got those taste buds.
Yep.
That hard shit, man.
I had a guy read like he was fucking Guido drinking Rusty Nails or Drambuie. He was drinking Drambuie,
Yeah,
just straight Drambuie.
he loves it, man.
Dude, I was like,
couldn't do it, right? Like,
No,
like,
like,
no.
That's
no,
old school, man. Like you need
no.
to be a bad motherfucker to be drinking that stuff.
Oh man, he's one of the best bartenders I've ever worked
Mhm.
with. He's so much fun.
He's been through it all. He's seen it all too.
We were we were out at a bar once. One of the few times I went out with him, and this woman walks in. This very well endowed woman with one of his, I guess, old buddies. And when his old buddy went to the bathroom, he switched shirts with her. She had a furry white shirt on. And the guy comes out still talking to Guido in his wife's furry shirt. Nothing. And went back in the bathroom. He just changed back. He never knew the difference, and the bartender could barely talk. He was dying laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I'll never forget that story. That happened in like 2004 or 5. One of the greatest moments of my life.
Oh my god. And this is another thing we want to do with you guys. If you guys have stories, we really want to do a whole segment, and it's going to be called "Don't Be That Guy." All right, so it's going to be we want to hear your stories of anything crazy that's happened behind the bar. It doesn't matter if you're a waitress, whatever. Any kind of service industry stories, we want to hear from you guys.
We want ideas because we're gonna do a few reenactments.
Yep, we do skits.
We're gonna do some personal. I mean, we always say that we heard it all, but when you bartend, man, there's something new every single week.
Yes.
Every single week, it's a question that I've never heard before in my life, and it's not necessarily young people.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just anyone, some random person just ask you a question that you've never been asked before.
I feel like
And you don't know if are you stupid or are you a genius? Because I would never think like that.
yes.
I would never think to ask that.
You start questioning whether you're stupid or a genius.
Yeah, man. Like, and it's just the weird things that people do. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like during the day, our bar is pretty quiet, so somebody will come up there, and this guy, there's nobody in there, and I'm like, yeah, what can I get you? And I'm like 10 feet away from him, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, there's nobody in there. Music's not loud or anything. He brings me up all the way, gets this close to my face, and he goes, Coors Light. Coors Light. That's what he wanted. You couldn't say it from 4 feet away. You had to whisper it in my ear.
I think that's probably one of the things that bothers me the most is when people go like this to you.
Yeah, you gotta come up real close.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you're fine.
Why do I need to be in your ear? Like you be in my ear to tell me your order.
You're
I just
fine.
don't get it.
I don't get it either, but they come up with these crazy things. But anyway, I'm sure you guys heard your fair share. People just do some wild stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we want to hear them because, like I
And
said,
we need to hear them.
we need to. Yeah. I need to know that this isn't just happening to me.
You are not alone.
I need some validation.
Yeah, I can't imagine what some of these waitresses go through. You know, in these kiddie restaurants and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, the things that they must see here, it's bananas, man. Bananas.
Yeah, we'll keep it like if you want to keep it like anonymous, we'll give you like your first name from wherever. I mean, we're not gonna try to.
Yeah, we're not gonna put you out there.
Yeah, we're not gonna throw you
I
on
don't,
the-
I don't want to know where you work. You
Yep.
know, just say at my job. You know what I mean? I don't think we'll ever reveal where we work.
Yep.
But and whatever's happened, anything funny, amazing, crazy, you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whatever you want to talk about, or you want to hear us talk about.
Yep. And if we're also gonna we're gonna start trying to like showcase certain like I don't know, not so much brands, but just like good solid like liquors from different categories and stuff like that. Stuff that we like to endorse. Just so people have it, and then go over different recipes. If you guys have different recipes you guys want to talk about, we can talk about that and like how to build a cocktail and
Yeah, man, we're gonna try all kinds of stuff, from lighting stuff on fire. smoke and stuff. We got that smoker that you got.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We'll do whatever. You know what I mean? If you got local brands you want to put out there, you're new to it, you want to put it out there, just talk about it. I mean, whatever you need.
Yep.
We're here for those three things: crypto, cannabis, and cocktails. And the summertime's coming up too, so we'll have some, good fresh ideas for that.
Yeah, fresh ingredients because everyone's gonna have the gardens going, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it'll
we
be fun.
also want to talk about etiquette too. You know what I mean? How bartenders act and how customers act. You know what I mean? Because it's always a wide range of things. You go to all extremes. You know what I mean? You get the bartender that's too happy. You get the bartender that's not happy enough. You know what I mean? You got those that like to be bothered.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All kinds of stuff. So, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you want to hear about, and we'll just be doing the same thing every time we come up here. Smoking first, see where it takes us. And
Yeah.
pretty good. How you feel?
I feel pretty high. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty great.
I feel pretty fucking high.
It's a nice day out today.
So what do you think? What do you think? You want to add? So we'll also put our all of our information in the description below. I'm still working on the all the audio and visual stuff, like as the intro and outro and stuff.
Yeah,
So we'll see where that goes.
Because we're doing by ourselves, you know what I mean? It's just us right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get to a place where we can have better production value for you
Yes.
guys. But
We'll upgrade as we go. We're definitely gonna be upgrading a little bit.
You see, we have 2 different mics. That wasn't supposed to happen. But we have different clips and switches that we have no idea go where. I mean, we're like male, female, double male. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of this. We made several trips to Guitar Center. I think 2 or 3 in the one day, but we finally got it figured out. So
We'll get it
we're looking
started
forward
and-
to it.
And we'll figure more stuff out as we go.
Yep.
Also talking about weed, we want to know how it helps you. If you have any medical conditions that have been changed because you smoke cannabis now. I know one of my family members was diagnosed with MS fairly early in his life, and weed has made it just way less painful. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
He has more mobility. You know what I mean? He wakes up, he's in a better mood. He's not so depressed about it.
Yep. I told you earlier. I saw it firsthand what it does. It's amazing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
It's just the cannabinoids. We're connected somehow. They talk to us. They know what's going on. What else in crypto? We'd also like to get with those podcasters. Maybe take a couple of minutes of their time. To tell us how they got into crypto, what made them believe in crypto. I know what made me believe in crypto was Crypto Revolution.
Yeah.
That book. Although I'm not a fan of Pizza Mind, but he wrote that book that got me into crypto, so I can't hate on him. I guess I don't.
Yeah. Those guys are
I'm not
like.
feeling the nickname.
Yeah. Those guys are really like they are very well educated.
Their
in space.
podcast is awesome too.
Yeah.
It's on Spotify, right?
Yeah, it's on Spotify, Pretty sure they have a YouTube channel too. It's Crypto 101. Is the name of it.
And the book is Crypto Revolution.
Yeah, we both read that, and
I read it. I was like, you got to read this.
yeah, it was really good. And I don't like reading. Like I don't like reading books. I'm
But
weird.
you got through it fast, right? I
Yeah.
got through it in like 3
I couldn't
days.
stop and
Yeah,
put
I
it
couldn't
down.
stop
It's like,
reading
it's
it.
insane.
This is crazy.
So-
It is valuable.
Yes.
I mean, but like you don't have to understand technology to love it. You know what I mean? Like,
But that book, honestly, like that, it broke down blockchain in a way, that was
it was
very,
very in the layman's.
Yes.
And I need that because I'm a fucking idiot.
especially. Well, that's the thing. First going into anything, you don't know anything. So you need to wrap your head around it slowly. But it's such a technical, like with code and it's cryptography is insane. So
Exactly.
I don't understand it from the.
That's also from a tech standpoint.
No.
No, but I'm all for it, man. Technology is advancing, and it's so fast. It's come so far in those 10 years.
Yeah.
You have things that are so far ahead of their time now, and they were created in 2014.
Yeah.
Or, almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. But that we want to get into adoption. We want to know who you're listening to, who got you into crypto, who you listen to. Like I said, just get a couple minutes of your time and just promoting adoption. Like we want more people in on it. You know what I mean? It's more secure. The benefits are ridiculous. That's it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
wrap it up, dude.
Wrap
This
it
first
up,
one,
B.
so number 1 in the books.
Number 1 in the books. All right, we'll see you guys soon.
Put a little more snap in it. Put a little more snap in it. Pow. Put a little more snap in it. Pow. What does freedom really mean? Was it just a man?